A long time ago, the Israelites were slaves in Egypt, suffering under the rule of Pharaoh. But God had a plan to set them free. He sent Moses and his brother Aaron to deliver a message.
Pharaoh, the Lord says, "Let my people go."
Who is this, Lord, that I should obey him? No. The Israelites will remain my slaves.
Pharaoh's heart was stubborn. He refused to listen, so God sent powerful signs, 10 plagues, to show his mighty hand. First, the waters of the Nile turned to blood. Fish died, and the river smelled terrible. But Pharaoh still said no. Then frogs swarmed Egypt, jumping into houses, beds, and even food. Pharaoh begged Moses to remove them, but once they were gone, he changed his mind. Next, tiny gnats covered the land, followed by swarms of flies. The Egyptians suffered, but Pharaoh still refused. Then, their animals died, and painful sores appeared on people and animals alike. Still, Pharaoh's heart was hard. God sent hailstorms so fierce they destroyed crops and trees. Locusts followed, devouring everything left behind. Egypt was in ruins, but Pharaoh would not let God's people go. Then, darkness covered Egypt for 3 days, so thick no one could see. Yet Pharaoh remained stubborn. Finally, God sent the most terrible plague, the death of every firstborn in Egypt. But God provided a way to protect his people. The Israelites were told to mark their doors with the blood of a lamb. That night, the plague passed over every home with the blood, sparing those inside. But in Pharaoh's palace, his own son was taken.
Go. Take your people and leave.
At last, Pharaoh let the Israelites go. God had kept his promise. He had freed his people with a mighty hand. This story teaches us that God is in control, and he always keeps his promises. No one is greater than him, and when he calls his people to freedom, nothing can stand in his way. When we trust in God, we can be sure he will always lead us to freedom.